glass. Hold on, fam. Now we can officially start. Let's get it. For that water, get the container of that water. Get the container of that water. Simply pour some water. Yeah. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, live for then drink. Now, move your body and drink some water. Body and drink some water. Stretch it, come on. Move your body and drink some water. Oh, family, just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, move, yeah, drink. Man, now, raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, raise, toast, then drink? Man, listen. Take your breath and drink some water. And pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. Well, remember the 4 keys of health. Breathe, drink, eat, move. But hey, take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Oh. Close your ancestors right now. Drink up. Drink, drink, drink. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Shouts out to Miss Virgo. I see you out there. Give them time because for some reason the black signal been going out very, very late. I mean, when we had our guest on Coogee Chagalia, the message didn't come until after the show was over. Yesterday, the message was a little bit late, and I seen that the message finally flashed across the screen a couple of seconds into the show after I pushed the button, maybe like about a minute. So there's a slight delay, but I want to say great morning to everyone out there. Let's see what's going on in the world before we make this toast. Was there anything posted up on our Gye-Nyame Journey timeline? Now, family, I kind of count on some of y'all to keep us up on stuff that you would like us to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So don't be shy. Go and post stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Go and post up on Gye-Nyame Journey. This is our timeline. It's our timeline. So I'll be counting on some of y'all to keep me up on some of the news and stuff, some of the stuff that I should be seeing. There was a Vox article that I found yesterday that was talking about how President Trump was claiming that when he came to office that the United States military was out of bullets. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. It's just like, you don't have to like this dude, man, but I mean, the audacity of some of the shit that he says is just, you know what I'm saying? It gives me hope. I know that white supremacy is in its death throes right now. I mean, it's just like you just saying stuff that, I mean, listen, if America run out of bullets, white supremacy is done. America is the enforcement arm of this whole shit. I'm just trying to let y'all know, family. So, some of this stuff you got to take. Lord have mercy. All right. Oh, man, I shared something from the science thing, and it didn't show up. And I'm scared. Well, let's go and click and see. Let's go and click and see. Of course. So, sometime when you click the articles to share, they end up trying to share the whole thing. All right, so in Harlem, a rezoning plan triggers fears about the end of a black oasis. Now, the first thing that pop up when you click on this link is that this is not an official AP News, but I got it off the AP News piece. I got it off the AP News thing, but this is an article about, what do they call it? Somebody help me out there. When gentrification, I think that's what it's called, gentrification. Article of gentrification that happens in our neighborhoods where, like I said, due to all of the stuff that's going on with us and how it's said that we are a contagion to wealth and the value of where we are starts to go down and other outside forces start buying it or government makes special offers to bring people in. And what that leads to is further displacement of black people. And we have to be very clear about that. And we have to start watching out for this in our individual cities. This is in Harlem, New York. But we are, the same thing is happening here in Columbus. And I'm quite sure in every other city where we have listeners, this is going on. And this is something that needs to be discussed with your local politicians. As a matter of fact, I had an opportunity to briefly meet a politician here in Columbus by the name of Morgan Harper. She is running, and I'm gonna get clear on what seat she's running for, but she's running for a national spot. And I'm right now, the family is looking, and and she's coming out speaking about reparations. You know what I'm saying? And shit, right now, family, like I said, I'm gonna do a little bit more talking to her, but as of right now, we are able to throw in our hat. I'm throwing my hat in with her, right? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, go and check it out. We're going to be posting up some more information about her and some of the moves that she's making. But family, and then also I want to do a interview with her on the show, as well as if y'all know any other politicians from around the nation that might be challenging some of the old guard. Because right now, what's going on is that we have a lot of old guards standing in positions of power that are doing absolutely nothing but maintaining the status quo. And we need young, and when I say young, I'm not just talking about young in age. We need new politicians, new individuals that's going to carry and be the voice of the people. You know what I'm saying? We need individuals that's going in fighting for what we need. Because like I said, we constantly hear a rising tide lift all boats. And I don't have a problem with that statement. Because I understand that black folks are the tide. You know what I'm saying? So once black folks start rising up, I'm quite sure other people will start receiving benefits. I have no doubt about that. You know what I'm saying? So but I'm not a political expert. I'm quite sure somebody out there that has the technical skills in politics that could look at what I'm saying and actually break it down for us. And maybe one of y'all out there listening can do that. You know what I'm saying? Because we are the time. If we rise, the nation rises, right? And I have a firm belief in that. But I don't have the actual evidence. But maybe one of us will find that evidence. Maybe I'll find it and share it with you. Saturn is the new top pimp in the solar system. They just discovered another 20 moons that Saturn had been hiding and had working. So Saturn becomes the new king of the solar system. Rumors on the street or in the solar system is that Jupiter is pissed. But hey, that's life. Sometimes you're on top, but there's always somebody shooting for your position. All right. On our YouTube channel, we just hit 100 subscribers. Let's give it up. I want to thank that family that y'all start coming out. Shouts out to Gye-Nyame. I see you out there. Let me go and let you know all the new people we got on our YouTube. Miss Virgo. Miss Virgo killing it now. She up to 25 points. You know what I'm saying? So in a minute, like I said, actually, somebody in the call, Laura XX. And I don't know who that is. But right there they're in the lead. They got 80 because, like I said, I got this competition going. And once somebody hit it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to see who the first to 1,000 points. They're going to get that Daily Toaster shirt. Army of X has 15. We got Tanika. It don't give you the whole name. We got Miss Navita on here with 10 points. We got Renee. We got Kimberly. Miss Regina got 10. So a lot of people got 10 points. All you gotta do is comment to go on and get your points up. I ain't gonna read the whole list. I'll do that tonight. So tonight we should be having our full tribal quotes. Let's read the quote that we're gonna be doing. I'm thinking did we have daily quotes? We ain't what we want to be. We ain't what we gonna be. But thank God we ain't what we was. I think we did 84 We might have did 84 last week. I don't know if I can't remember if we did the show last week. But right now we on day 85. The book I'm pulling from is Gye-Nyame Journey Workbook, called Tribal Quotes. It's Gye-Nyame Journey Workbook, Tribal Quotes, and it was compiled by myself. You know what I'm saying? It's available in the package for the free e-course, and I'll go on and post it up, Brother Hatim. Y'all know how I do, right? You know, because we gotta find creative ways to support what we do. Yes, we do. And I am not opposed to being creative. I create all the time. I got a whole new piece that I am working on right now. I kind of stalled, but I'm called it Chakras for Black Folks. So we can have a better understanding of the chakra system. I'm not even on this on Facebook. What's going on? Alright, so because I don't even know if Facebook is even getting any of the chats. There we go. Boom. Oh, shouts out to Miss Navita. I see Cynthia Johnson. She said, greeting Earthling. Oh, are you Saturn? Miss Navita Nelson, are you Saturn? Is that what you're saying? Alright, but yo, Navita, go and build up your points. Get over there on that YouTube and start commenting. That get you points. The comments get you points. I'm gonna be a little bit clear on it tonight. I'm gonna try to be a little bit clear on what gets points, so that y'all can really start. We can really start building it up. Day 85. Day 85. We almost done with this book. There is nothing more tragic than to find an individual bogged down in the length of life, devoid of breath. That's from Martin Luther King Jr. I'm listening to one of his books. Well, I think it was his last book called Where Do We Go From Here? Book suggested for the ADOS conference. Really good book. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, I'm sitting up here like, wow, I didn't know. Not engaging in ignorance is wisdom. That's the Bodhidharma. Do not despise a gift, no matter how small it is. Do not despise a gift, no matter how small it is. Lesotho. So as we usually do here, we will come together and we will be having our conversation, right? We're going to be having our conversation so that we can go and build up sharpen the weapons. You know what I'm saying? The mind. Sharpen those minds up. So let me see. Let me get back over here. So, all right. I got and shouts out to Kwame. Miss Virgo says she just ordered her copy. I'm listening to the audio book because I do a lot of driving, so I'm like, so you know, I'm gonna use up some of my YouTube time to go on and get some information from the book. Just keep on building up. Now another book that I'm going to suggest also for the family, a little different. It's called Skin in the Game. By Nicholas Talib. Very arrogant mathematician. He's on Twitter. Very, very arrogant, but he's a good writer, and some of the ideas that he talk about in his books are ideas that we can apply to what we're doing. That's where I got the hashtag stubborn minority from. You know what I'm saying? That's what really touched me in that book when he started talking about the power of the stubborn minority. Which book? I'm reading it's called Where Do We Go From Here? By Martin Luther King Jr. Where do we go? Chaos or community? Now that's what caught my attention. Chaos or community? Where do we go from here? You know what I'm saying? Great question. All right, so now let's go and get into this toast because, I'm running late once again. got the iron, got to get the young Cleve to his destination, because I think his mom is sleeping in today. So I got to get young Cleve to his destination so he could start his day. And I'm going to say to a lot of y'all out there that might be catching this late, today, what I say to Cleve every morning when I wake him up, I say, Mr. Brown, the day has started and left you behind. Are you going to catch up? And I say that to each and every last one of you. The day has started and left you behind. Are you going to catch up? All right? So, we first raise our glass to our Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We raise our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to our list of our ancestors, as we do on a daily basis and have been doing. Man, family, we have been consistent. Y'all deserve a round of applause. I appreciate those daily toasters that's here on a daily basis. And then also, for some of y'all, I appreciate you for coming out on your day, because I'm quite sure y'all is out there listening. She just ain't commenting. She working on her presentation, because some people especially make it on their days. So family, know what day is your day, so that when I start talking junk about the flyness of my day, you can also start talking junk about the flyness of your day. My day is Kuji Chaglia, but we won't go there today, because today we on Ujamaa, and I want to salute all those Ujamaa babies. Now, for some reason, Miss Nabita, I am not seeing your comments on my other stuff. Hold on, let me see if it's on Restream. I don't understand how it's working like that. I see her comment over here, but I don't see her comment on any of the other links, but I see everybody else's comments. Shouts out to Miss Cynthia. I see you out there as well. All right, so from there, family, we move and we toast our ancestors. And we say, well, of course, I'm going to say the names. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robin the Texan, Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Christopher, Penny, Gaston, Eileen, Alco, Chris, Finn, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Elvis Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown, the second, Barbara 2X, Wash Ellis, Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamal Jones. Take your breath. Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pet Mine, Rob Malika, Fagor, Dr. Marianne Williams, Coach Kamal, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ryan Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley, and the Luxton brothers. Miss Edith Brooke Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley, C. Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Frank Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, William James Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kelly D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Dale Hodge, Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, Beatty Sale, Welly, Beatty Farmer, I Go So Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Trail Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Adam Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Dren Thornton, Eric Trish Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Kishla Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jerome Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mitchell Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy. Ophelia. That's one of those nice old names, right? Do anybody know any young Ophelias out there? Shouts out to all the old Ophelias. And shouts out to all the Leah Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, gotta go by Mary, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amitep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Allen Ohio, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Rich Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Devimon Aries, Jean and Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Filani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scatterbay, Wilson Hadley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, Uncle Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Charge, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, Dave Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch Kimball, Vernon Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Thelma Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch at Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon. Man, I know what's wrong. Navita. Now, Navita, did you ever subscribe to the channel on YouTube? Get your points. Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders. There's like a 10-point bonus when you sign up. Then for every I'm gonna get the rules. I'm gonna get the rules, and I'm gonna increase the points. Well, I ain't gonna increase the points. I'm stingy with the points. Have you subscribed to the YouTube channel, Miss Nelson? Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, and click the bell. Y'all click the bell out there. Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joan Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Ernestine Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, and West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beer, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., and also, when you log in at gnjmedia.live, that will take you straight to the YouTube stream, and they might give you points for that too. I don't know. Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem. Where we at? Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson. I'm on Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson. Ozella, that's I never heard that name before. I mean, I heard it here, but I never seen that name. Anybody know any Ozellas out there? Anybody know any Ozellas out there? Shouts out to all the Ozellas. We got Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ryan McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, JaVale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Coper, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards, McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon, and we have Joella Giles. Joella, I never heard that's one of those names. Anybody know any Joellas out there? See, because there's a lot of old names that we need to start spreading around again, because our ancestors gonna want, they gonna want to come back. So we got to start pulling some of these old names up out of our families and start using some of these old names again, like Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams. Liberta. That's Aunt Sis. And you know what's crazy? How many of y'all in your family, you got relatives that, like, until they pass away, you don't really never know their real name? For some reason, I thought Aunt Sis's name was Aunt Sis. That's all I had ever heard. You know what I'm saying? And, but I find out her name is Liberta. Shouts out to all the Libertas out there. Y'all know any Libertas out there? You got any Libertas in your family? Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady. Has anybody ever ran into a white Quincy? Are there any white Quincy's out there? I'm just wondering. Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff. If you're a white Quincy, I'm going to give you 10 points. If there's a white Quincy out there and you registered on Gye-Nyame, I'll give you 10 points. Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson. I am giving 30 points on YouTube to any white Darnells. Do anybody know any white Darnells? I'm just wondering. Just wondering. For some reason, these names is just... All right. Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkins, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Monger III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Jashandra, Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, and here is my new favorite name. This is somebody out of my family tree. Her name was Aulauti Sue Walton. Aulauti, A-L-A-L-T-E. They called her Sue. Her name is Aulaute Sue Walton. Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Sonny didn't have a last name. I'm presuming. So when I took it off the family records, it didn't have a last name. And please, family, check your family tree, because in my family we have people that we brought in to the family. It wasn't that they wasn't born into the family, but we pulled them in, and there's a strong tradition of that in my family, even all the way down to myself. I mean, it's just shit that I do, but my grandma did it, her people did it, my grandfather's people did it. You know what I'm saying? We used to actually reach out, and we used to take care of each other in that way. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no family, well, you got one now. Come on. Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Alberta, that's one of those good old names. Willie R. Mackey, Dr. Karimi Mackey, Victor Bowden, Trusilla, Kitty Berger, Trusilla. Anybody know any modern Trusillas? Any babies named Trusilla right now? That's a good ancestral name, Trusilla. Let's give it up. Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Tilar Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright. We got Richard Dorsey. We got Annie Simpson. We got Jamaria Simpson. We got Regina Hopkins. We got Joseph Simpson. We have Nettie Dorsey. And we have Eleanor Hopkins. Raising the glass to all of our ancestors and saluting their additions to our life, and saluting all that they did for us and all that they're doing for us now. We raise up our glass and we say, Ashe. White Quincy is in England somewhere. Well, if he's from England, he disqualified. He will not get the points. I'm just saying. I need an American White Quincy to receive the points. How about that? Raise the glass. Well, I take them from anywhere. It's international, you know. We appreciate it. We appreciate your views. We lift up the glass to those ancestors, and we say, Ashe. All right, family, what do we do? Where do we go? From here, we move on, and we salute the present moment. Right now, we are in Ujamaa. Once again, we want to send a shout out to all those Ujamaa babies. All right, family, it's Ujamaa today. Shots out, because I know she's somewhere listening, because she usually pops up and let me know she's here, but she wants to represent on her day, so I'm sending shots out to y'all. She is preparing right now for her, she will be doing her talk, and it's going to be this month for TEDx. So I'm excited for her. I can't wait to hear what she has to share. Although I won't be able to be at the live event, I will be posting it up on Gye-Nyame Journey soon as it's available. So we're going to give a round of applause to Miss Ya. Come on now. I'm not going to say your name until you come on. Where you at? Don't leave me hanging. Don't do it. There she goes. What I tell you. There she goes. Gina. Shouts out. See, she got the y'all born. She got the little sun on there. You're gonna have to do that on YouTube too, so that the sister on YouTube can see. So because people come out and they represent their day, you know what I'm saying? Especially on their day, they be representing on their day. You know, because I be bragging about my day, right? I don't want to say the best day of the week, but I'm quite sure Sister Navita know that. You know that. I'm just saying. Just saying. You don't want no beef. All right. But hey, today is Ujamaa. And family, it's time for us to activate those reticular formations and get out there and find that principle. You know what I'm saying? Activate the reticular formation that will help us be able to focus in so that we can start practicing seeing our principles. Not seeing illusions, but actually seeing the principle in working, working out there in reality, right? We want to catch and we want to release. We don't want to stop it. We want to catch it in progress, and we want to post it up on our Gye-Nyame Journey timeline, right? On Facebook, because you can join us on Facebook and you can post it up, and you put hashtag Ujamaa, hashtag Ujamaa5, hashtag Ujamaa Day. You know what I'm saying? Or I mean, you can even post your own picture. Like Miss Regina or Miss Ya, she put Ya born, right? Boom. I'm just saying, you got to represent. So for those that don't speak the language, Ujamaa means cooperative economics. Also, the demonic principle of the day is reciprocity. Miss Regina says, this morning I'm working on client stuff. Finding a client, top $25 million prospects is my day, so I'm also submitting new client proposals. Cream. For those that's too young to know what cream means. Dang. We get to it before ain't no. All right, cool. She got hashtag cream. So I'm going to hopefully y'all old enough to catch the reference, right? Because her and her sister are big Wu-Tang fans. Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang. All right, but anyway. Well, at least I know her sister is, because her sister be posting up Wu-Tang all the time. All right, but anyway, the modic principle of the day is reciprocity. You know what I'm saying? And once again, we're going to have a session where we talk about all these principles. And I think I'm going to have to try to do that this summer. I'm just going to need to be reminded because stuff be moving so fast. Hell, I might do it in e-course. Who knows? I don't know. We got gratitude is the M7 principle of the day. And for some reason, all of these principles line up so perfectly when I laid this out. It's like, why you ain't see this before? Ms. Virgo says, yes, Miss Regina, she know what cream means, so she sent it out. Get the money, right? But hey, now I told y'all about that, we don't have that bag mentality around me now. I ain't saying not to get your money, but the bag is not the ultimate. Okay? All right, because got to watch it. But Miss Virgo sends her shots out, Miss Regina, and, she says, get that money, right? All right, here we go. The color is green, as you can see by the green Gye-Nyame, right? Polarity is the hermetic law of the day. Male name for the day is Yah. Female name is Yah. Now, in this system, for some reason, Ujamaa is the only day that has Y's. At least in this system. And the question stands, why? Did you get that? I don't think they got that. Did y'all get that? I hope y'all caught the little cleverness there. I'm not going to repeat it, but that was, I had to pat myself on the back for that. All right, so we raise up our glass for the present moment. Family, we know that in the moment is where it all goes down. We are receiving the energy from our ancestors that is moving us through this moment so that we could conquer the moment. And in conquering the moment, we are able to control the future. Family, so we have to get busy in this moment right now. Like Sister Regina right now, she's working on her prospects. She's working on mastering her craft. Remember, one of the hashtags for our shows is 224 self-help process. And that means that everybody in Gye-Nyame, we got to spend at least 2 hours a day working on perfecting our craft, working on something towards our people. And the more that we spend time doing that, the more time we start finding that we could spend on it. And eventually, our culture starts to protect us. Our culture starts to provide for us. Our culture starts opening doors for us. This is a real thing here. So we raise up our glass family in this moment and we say, Ashe. All right. From there, family, move to the future. And speaking of the future, my future going to be mad at me because their clothes is not ready yet. So I'm going to have to go and hurry up. And, I'm the residential ironer around here. They can't do it. What's crazy about the whole iron thing, man? I love ironing because it allows me to sit back and think, right? But my kids don't like creases. As a matter of fact, my coworkers used to make fun of my kids because I would put creases in their pants, and I have to admit, I gave in. I stopped putting creases in their stuff as well as my stuff too. Because people like, oh, you so old. Oh, they look like little old ladies walk around here with creases in their pants. Oh, Cleveland look like an old man because he got creases. If you like creases out there, go on, throw up a thumb or something. Let me know that I'm not alone in liking creases. I like creases. Maybe I'm alone. I don't know. Hey, it is what it is. We raise our glass right now to our future generations who might not like creases, but we still love them, right? We toast them in advance. You know what I'm saying? And some of us hope that they like creases. I hope that they bring the crease. Oh my God. You didn't just stab me in my heart, Miss Navita, did you? Did she just say creases played out? Hold on. I gotta pull myself together. What type of future is our children gonna have without creases? Oh God. Miss Navita. Y'all could have let a brother down easy, but we still saluting our children. We raise up our glass, even though them and their parents don't know a damn thing about fashion. All the work that, you know why creases went out of style? Because y'all lazy. Just lazy. Just saying. We raise up our glass. I see you got the crowd applause, but we had we had union problems, and they were kind of my spiritual animals went on strike, and I had to get them back. I didn't even know that the spirits had unions. I just thought I could just fire, but Anime just stopped with the thunder. She still did the cry because she knew the people needed to cry, but I couldn't even get the thunder. Because, she's a thunderbird. She's a phoenix. And I'm like, damn, it is hard out here. So not only do I got the spirits unionizing around me, I got people telling me that creases is played out. She said, and crease means crisp. That's somebody gets me. Somebody understands. All right, but anyway, can't sit up here talking at 7 o'clock about Vita. I'm gonna see you in the street, Miss Virgo. You all the way in the DMV. I don't know. Y'all can't just be y'all just can't just breaking stuff down on the brother like that. All right, but anyway. Raise our glass to our future generation. We say our shake. From this family, we move to all of our relations. All of our relations. We raise our glass to all of our relations. We say our shake. From this family, we move to that selfish toast. This is your moment right now. What is it that you need in this moment right now, besides creases, to move to your greater self? Move to the higher you. Raise the glass. And we say, I shake. All right, family. Now, last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, most marvelous, upstanding, outstanding, the most wise, the strongest individual in the room. I raise my glass to you. And we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And the newsletter is coming. I promise. I'm putting the final touches on it. Waiting for it. I got about another 2 articles I'm waiting for. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. $21 love, fam. Okay. But hey, it got to be the top. Family, these corks are magic. I'm telling you, these corks put a whole new, they do something for the flavor, man, to where it lasts a lot longer. Y'all seen how long I had this gallon, right? I've been drinking other stuff. This the same gallon that I didn't take with me when I went out to the woods. I come back, and for some reason, the cork is the truth. I'm about to go buy a whole bunch of corks for this next batch. So those of you that's going to be getting that ambrosia, y'all can't be letting it fall around in your car, because I am going to have cork tops in them. Just saying. I'm just saying. This, and it stops the bottle from exploding, so the elders don't have to keep calling me about bottles exploding. Them elders they be like, brother, I tell you, you got some more ambrosia. Would you finish that already? No, brother. I'm cleaning up my refrigerator now. How can you, I said, how you get it to blow up? Well, I kind of had it in the car, and as I was putting it in the refrigerator, it blew up. It's been 90 degrees outside. Hey, it is what it is. Hope you put my Kwame drink, I got your Kwame drink in Kwame. You just want people to know you got your own drink. That's all. You just trying to show off. Kwame be showing off, y'all. Oh, so now I got a question. Anybody that's checking us out on gnjmedia.live, do you get to see all of the posts? Like, for example, you'll see, because I see on my screen, I see a Facebook. I see it'll let you know when it's coming from YouTube. It's just playing, but it got a restream chat bot on there. Do you get to see all of the chats? Because that would be marvelous. I just got to figure out how to integrate this Spreaker chat in with all these. And I'm going to figure that shit out too. I'm going to figure that out. That might be a new app where you get all your chats for all of your streaming services into one place. I can't find a place to post on G&J Media Live. Okay, Kwame said he can't find a place to post. Anybody else out there on G&J Media Live that could let us know if you could see all of the chat? Because it say top chat on there, and it gives me an option. Participants, pop out chat, toggle timestamps. Let's see what participants do. All right. I guess it let me know who I am. I don't need that. I'm pretty clear on that. Pop out chat. Oh, sookie now. It makes it bigger. Nothing to see here. All right. So, Kwame, I'm going to have to... All right. Okay, I get that. All right. Let's restore chat. Then we got toggle timestamp. What does that do? I didn't see nothing. What get toggle? What does toggle mean? I don't know what that means. All right. So I'm going to go and finish drinking. I can't find... It's now on my screen, it's all the way to the right. Now, I don't know if that will help you or not. But, all right, so we have to get it set up for Kwame. So, anybody out there? Navita, you out there with that? Do you have that? Are you on there or are you on just straight, are you just on straight YouTube? Of course you don't listen. You went straight to YouTube. GNJmedia.live. Make sure y'all get on the black signal, like, and share. I'm out. For real this time. Hold on. Y'all sure creases went out of style? About what year? I'm feeling real old right about now. I don't know, man. I'm feeling, as a kid, I'm feeling a certain type of way. You know, I'm feeling some kind of way about that. Now, it saved me time by not using creases. But for real? Creases? So future generations. She put 2010. I was just playing, man. I ain't want no date. I don't care. I set my own trends. She say, you could do it. Hold on. Well, Miss Cynthia Johnson, who kind of defended me, said 2000, no more creases. She said you could do it with a suit. No, I don't want to do it with a suit no more. I know. Oh, so now I can do a crease with a suit. Nah. I'm gonna have to be the Wiz now. I say creases are out. But even when you iron, this is the secret of ironing. Don't matter how you iron, it's always creases. Never thought about that one, huh? You can't iron and not get creases. What the crease did was allowed you to decide where the lines went, which shows your power. You know what I'm saying? Which shows your power. Now, I ain't walking out here with no creases. I ain't giving no young boys no reason to walk up on me. And I'm going to have to go on and use my last couple of slams on some little chump that want to try to jump bad about me having creases and they don't. No. Because my creases be sharp. I be cutting them. You know what I'm saying? But I had to stop because my kids, you know what I'm saying? I don't want my kids to deal with the issues of the jealousy. You know, especially from the grown folk. Because the young kids didn't even care. They didn't know. But the grown folks knew what that meant. Oh, somebody taking care of their kids. It also put a line in your jeans. So you know where the front of the jeans are. You know, I mean, it's always useful to know where the front is. But I'm gone, man. I can't be talking to y'all all day. Crease haters. Creases means crisp. That's what Miss Cynthia told me, and she know, right? Crease means crisp, right? And I ain't never really ran into anything bad that was crisp. Just saying. You know, you don't usually assign the word crisp to whack shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But I'm gonna go on Because I'm not going to give you an opportunity to continue bullying me about my like for creases. This is crease bullying. You know what I'm saying? I work in a school. I recognize bullying and harassment. And Miss Navita and Miss Virgo 6, y'all on the bully list. On the bully list. I'm putting it right here in the book. Bully list. Miss Cynthia, you want to be on there too, or what? What's going on? Huh? You got something else to say? Because I'm writing names. Anybody else out there got a problem with creases? Go and put your name up and putting you on the bully list. Keep it up. Y'all have a great day. This is Brother Tim. I'm out.